Hey, welcome to my channel. So glad you stopped by. If your first time here, please consider hitting the subscribe button, um, liking the video if you like the content. We have a lot of different variety of videos, scary, funny, and informative, or as people call, quote unquote, woke videos. Today's treat, we're going to talk about history, or should we say his story, because I've been doing a lot of digging, and like my man Dre OG, respect, shout out to Dre OG, the math ain't mathin'. So let's check these videos out. Guys, give me your comments below and let me know, what do you feel as far as history? You think they told us everything, or were they hiding things? We got a lot more to go. Check these videos out, and then I'll be back towards the end. Don't skip it. I'm telling you, you're going to miss it. This is real deep. Let's check this out. Real quick, do not believe anything you see in the videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. Do your own research.
Can somebody please tell me what in tarnations is going on? So surely by now you understand that history is a lie. And what you think is up is really down. And what you thought was left is really right. And what I mean by that is, they've changed names, places, dates, people. They've changed everything. So let me see if I got this straight. You're trying to tell me that this temple that was built for Ramesses II, which was carved into a mountain, you was able to chop up into small pieces and move to a different location? Come on, brother. Just look at this woman's face. I know what she's thinking. She's thinking, they ain't gonna see this one coming. Oh, we've got their ass now. So the mainstream narrative says the reason why they moved the temple is because the sea levels was rising and they didn't want it to get flooded. Really? Look how long that temple was supposed to have been there. It's supposed to be an ancient temple, right? And all of a sudden it's in danger of being flooded. Come on, brother. Just take a look at these guys, looking back at their work. Like, yep, we've done a good job here. We got the noses right and everything. I mean, wanna look at this on a deeper level. This don't even look ancient. History is a lie. And I think I know what they're trying to hide. Can
Looking at these photos, tell me, what are your first impressions? Leave it in the comments below. I mean, look at some of these so-called mountains, natural carvings, nah. There's more to this. There's way more to this. You gotta look deep. Connect the dots, y'all. Wake up. It's not a coincidence. Come on, y'all. I'm giving you breadcrumbs. Put it together.
History is a lie. Majority of the stuff that we are taught in school is a lie. Because when you start to put two and two together, shit ain't adding up. So you mean to tell me that 18th century settlers who rode around in stuff like this, who lived in houses like this, I mean, it's not a bad house, but it's not like fucking amazing. But you mean to tell me these are the same kind of people that built structures like this? That doesn't make sense to me. The architecture is not matching up. This cathedral is called Notre Dame. I hope I pronounced that correctly. But it's located in Paris, France. And this right here was built in 1163. But you're going to tell me that in the 1700s, they were living in this. When they could build stuff like that, they didn't build that. Who built it? Now, you're going to look at this and be like, what the fuck is that? I'll tell you what it is. This is a cavity magnetron. This thing is basically a high-powered vacuum tube that generates microwaves. Everybody got this in their house, okay? All the microwaves have magnetrons in them. The microwaves that it emits can act as a source of free energy. Free energy. This is a cathedral window, and this is the magnetron. Do you see the similarities? Boom. Notice how they put the stained glass there. When you close off the vacuum, it no longer functions. It no longer emits that free energy. And these were everywhere. Boom. Boom. And you mean to tell me that the people that put these there didn't know their purpose and what they did that for? And the center of the magnetron is called a cathode. What does that word sound like? Cathode sounds like cathedral. They are corrupting the truth with lies. Whoever built this shit, they knew that these structures harvested, generated, and distributed free energy. Now look at this. The antennas used to harvest the energy. Boom. This is located all over the world. This means that at one point in time, humans were a unified civilization. They all knew something. They all knew how to do this. It reminds me of the Tower of Babel story in the Bible, when all of the humans came together to build a structure to reach the heavens. And God didn't like that, so he destroyed the tower and divided everyone, making them speak different languages so that they couldn't do this again as a unified civilization. You see how the ether energy is being harvested into the domed resonator? These structures are located all over the world. Look at that, the domed resonator and the antenna. Now you see how these copper coils are able to generate this light, this energy? This is what columns were used for in the structures, to help generate that energy. And we see that with the architecture from that time. Boom! Now y'all probably don't know shit about computers, but this is a motherboard. This is located inside the computer, and look what it looks like. It resembles cities. Our Earth is just a giant power grid. It's meant to distribute the free energy.
Is it adding up yet? Let's keep going.
Right? They first of all had to remove a pre-existing structure, and it was well known in the archaeological community that beneath that building there was likely to be some kind of archaeological material. How much, we didn't know until that building was removed. It very quickly became clear that the depth and the horizontal extent and the significance of the archaeological site there was more. To put that in context, this site is older than the pyramids in Egypt. The site is older, or as old, as some of the very first cities ever built in Mesopotamia, and yet very little is known.
That's Miami in modern times.
Upon a time, there was a civilization that was far superior and more sophisticated than we could ever imagine. This civilization was systematically destroyed and hidden from our history books. This civilization used atmospheric energy to obtain electricity. Having free energy meant that humanity could focus on more serious endeavors, such as creation, creativity, love, and self-development. We see these same geometric, beautiful buildings all over the world, from Africa to China to Japan to South America to Europe. These buildings show us that we lived in an interconnected culture, a culture that understood the deeper levels of existence and how to harness electromagnetic energy. History is a lie and a story built by our oppressors to continue to keep us enslaved, but we will rise again. Once.
Oh yeah, it gets deeper. Let's go.
What year is it right now?
Now it's 2010.
I thought it was 2018.
Now we're 7 years back.
So I'm actually 19 years old right now.
Yeah, you're
technically.
19. Yeah.
Do you know why you guys are 7 years behind?
So we use different calendar. Basically, we use Gregorian calendar.
Can I see the calendar on your phone? Right now in Ethiopia, it is February 7th, 2010. But on my calendar, it is February 14th, 2018. They don't have 12 months in Ethiopia. How many months do you have?
We have 13 months in a year.
Okay, so what is the 13th month?
The 13th month can be 6 days or 5 days based on every 4 years lap. So every month in a year has 30 days.
Okay.
It's not like 28. It's not like 31.
Like February. Okay.
So you have 30 days, and then at the end, the 13th month has 5 or 6 days.
That actually makes a lot of sense. I don't know why the rest of the world doesn't do that.
I don't know.
Every single month in Ethiopia has exactly 30 days, and the 13th month has 5 or 6 days, depending on how many days you guys missed out.
Yeah.
So it really equals 365 days in a year.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that being said, it's still 2010 right now.
Yes, 2010.
So what's going on? If it's 2010, I wouldn't be able to have this camera, and I probably wouldn't have an iPhone. I would be a freshman in college right now. This shit's crazy, man. So when is your New Year's?
September 11th.
September 11th.
Yes.
So when we were going through a tragic time, people in Ethiopia were celebrating.
Yeah, we're rocking.
The other.
That right there should have you questioning time, concept of time. Why are their calendars different? Leave your answers in the comment below and I'll see you with more.